Now, hang on, we're live right now. We're unmuted. We're unmuted.
All right, I want to call the April 21st RDC meeting to order. We'll start off with doing the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everybody have an opportunity to look over the March 24th meeting minutes? I don't see anything in there.
I move that we accept minutes.
Second.
There's been a motion and properly second on the floor to approve the minutes from March 24th. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed likewise. Motion carries. The next thing that I put on there that I guess we need to discuss is the claims. The attorney, Mr. Brown, sent an invoice for his work thus far, basically from January to March 31.
I'm sorry, I don't think I put that in your packets. I apologize.
Have we as a town given, I can't remember.
No.
We haven't given you any money. So if we approve to pay this, we're in the red right now. So
Yeah, I think it's your guys' council meeting tonight is where you'll have to decide.
You just got it, sure, we have 30 days.
Yeah, he said it early last week.
Yeah.
So are we just looking at our portion of, or is this just for us, the RDC?
This is
RCD?
RDC.
Yeah.
RDC.
Okay.
Yeah, invoice.
And there should be a donation to cover this.
Okay. I'm just not used to that.
Oh, it's not gonna be cheap.
No.
Well, should we make a motion, or should we wait till after we meet as a board and give them some money and then?
I mean, we can table it and then you guys can make your decision at the council meeting tonight and then.
I think,
Or go ahead and make a motion to
Yeah,
approve
we
it
could
and
approve
then,
it, we could approve it on the stipulation that the board approves it.
well, approves allocating.
Allocating the money.
I think that's all right.
Okay, I'll make that motion, that we approve this claim of $1543.50 on the understanding that the board gives the commission some money to work with.
I second.
There's been a motion and properly second to approve the claims for the attorney's fees. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed likewise. Motion carries.
Jan, I have that copy.
Yes, I do. I've got it.
All right, new and old business. I know, Tom, you had met with NDOT, so I didn't know if you had any updates on that conversation with him on the potential gas station.
Yeah, we met with Sonny and his wife and the representative from the Shell station down there on the 5th, I think it was, of April. And the state and Sonny have agreed upon an entrance and exit. We should, as a town, think about banning parking on, is that Union?
Yes,
The park?
On North Union, because they're gonna give him an entrance and exit off of US 40, a right in and a right out.
Okay.
So, but if anybody wants to go left, they're gonna have to exit out on the Union Street and go out, so,
He was good with that.
yeah.
Put the meeting in the middle.
And
Yeah,
they
it
are
is
putting
kind of a
meeting
nice
in the middle.
compromise.
They're gonna do the same thing in Denver.
They're gonna put a meeting, so I can't, erase meeting, because I tried to get rid of that crosswalk and it's gonna be worse.
so, you're saying that there's gonna be NDOT approved having another entrance or not?
They're
Just,
gonna move the entrance,
okay,
they allowed him to move the entrance east,
okay,
about where the house is coming down.
okay,
And it could be up to 30 feet wide.
okay, thanks.
But people will be able to turn in right, and when they leave that way, they can turn right. But in order for you to go back left or to the east, you have to exit out on the east.
So if I'm heading east and I need to pull in there, I'm gonna have to turn on Union.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be an entrance like Casey's got on 3 up there just south of
Okay,
Private
yes,
road.
yes.
where everybody's supposed to go north.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like a decent compromise.
Yeah.
At least Sonny's proceeding with the
He's-
business station.
If he's okay with that, then that's really all.
Did they give you a timeline now? That was really his hangup.
That was his hangup. He had to take his plans back to the engineer. The engineer had to redesign it, and give it back to the state, and the state was going. Well, we kind of asked them if they could fast track it. And they seemed to think they would.
Seem to.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah.
Next item on the agenda, any updates from the school board? Have they had their meeting yet?
You know, in all honesty, I just forgot about that, I read the minutes.
Okay.
I mean, I told them that we needed a representative, but I
Yeah.
haven't heard back.
So you want to follow up with
I
them on
will,
that?
I told Janet today, I thought there was something I was supposed to do.
All right, I know one thing from our first meeting, Russell said that we need to come up with 4 to 5, basically economic goals for the economic development plan. I don't know if you guys had an opportunity. I know I ended up sending everybody the, basically property evaluation sheets. I took the drone out and done some aerial photos just to give us some visualization of it so we could kind of see the property. But Russell also sent us 3 other economic development plans, Knightstown being one of them, City of Lawrence, and the City of Jasper. So I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to dive into those.
I would have.
It was riveting.
But do you not have
I don't think we
Jasper
have more
here?
with nightstand than we do that.
And I would agree. What I ended up doing, so I read all 3 of them. And I felt like Knightstown obviously is closer to us than those other 2. I put together, and I'll send this out in an email, basically a draft economic development plan. Table of contents, kind of the executive summary. But I know that we looked at those 10 properties for potential development in the future, but that's only falls under like 1 goal. section. So basically, like goal one would be advanced housing as a primary economic driver, which we've identified that as the whole town. And then kind of strengthen US 40, I had as another goal, just to attract more developers or maybe small businesses or something like that. And then leverage the community assets. So what I ended up doing, I ended up taking the comprehensive plan that committee worked with Structure Point on and tried to take those goals out of that and incorporate it in this, because it's pretty much one of the same. And that's where I came up with this. And then under the goal number 5 was basically support targeted public investment, which was these 10 properties. And then I prioritized all 10 based on our last discussion. So I can send this to everybody, just kind of look over. I just have it as a draft, just for a really talking point tonight. But
Do
it
you
kind
have
of walks.
copies of that draft? Do you have the copies of that draft?
This one?
Yeah.
No, I can send it to Jan.
Okay, that's
Could
okay.
you print one?
Oh, yeah.
And I can do that after this, but, I also put in there, I pulled, this map came out of the comprehensive plan. That's where the group identified, like, there's growth and stable and kind of the downtown area where we wanted to focus on, where the old hotel's at. So you guys look that over, see what you think, and it really goes hand in hand with the property evaluation sheets too. I think that appendix. I know that was really, he was really just wanting those 4 to 5 goals for this meeting. That was his big goal for us, but I thought, well, the heck with it, I'll just go full force and try to put something draft together that we can at least build off of.
And we kind of already did that work with the comprehensive plan.
Yeah.
And it did,
Yeah.
it made it a little easier,
Yeah.
because we've already just took a look through that. But I'll send that to everybody.
And I'll make you copies.
But I didn't know, for this group, I know we focus on these 10 properties of trying to identify potential development, housing, whatever it may be. Are there other goals? Which I said, I outlined 4 other goals, like strengthening US 40, if that's curb appeal or investing back into the current businesses or facade purposes or whatever it may be. Those are things that we need to consider for this. In the draft that I sent you guys, it'll only have the address of the properties. That's why I put like, okay,
Yeah.
105 North First Street.
Yeah.
You'll have to look at these property evaluation
Yes,
sheets.
it's good to know
To do
who's,
that.
yeah,
Because I didn't think,
yeah,
once
but-
we develop a plan, I don't think we want Joe's property or
Yeah.
the funeral home.
Yeah.
addresses that.
yeah,
So.
it's looking pretty good to me.
And like I said, I took a lot from what I read from Knightstown's plan, because it was a lot of the similar goals that
I just said, I think
discussing.
it'd be very similar.
And I figured, once you guys have an opportunity to look it over and maybe give some feedback, we can send it over to Russell and just have him lay his eyes on it and say, so is this really,
Wasn't that kind of what the comprehensive, development,
comprehensive plan was?
yeah, to make this job a little easier for us? Because that's when we had people come in and we got voices from the town.
Yeah.
So,
Because if I understood Russell correctly, at our first meeting, we have to have this in place before we can start implementing the TIF. We have to have an economic development plan in place. Is that the way that you understood?
Mhm.
Okay. So this is kind of really the first step of finalizing this document.
now, once we say, yeah, whatever you come up with is okay for us, then does it get put into like the courthouse?
I think if we get the recorder's office, it'll end up being
Yeah, okay.
recorded as an
Okay.
official document.
Okay,
But honestly, I mean, I want you guys to look at it, just don't take what I put in there, the gospel, just give me some feedback. If the goals don't align with your thought process, let us know when we come back to the next meeting, or we'll then revise it. And I think probably, was this nightstand?
Yeah.
It was about this similar. I didn't try to create this whole long document.
Reinvent something, yeah.
You guys want to look through that? I sent that to you in email, didn't I? So don't
Yes, I
don't
think
okay.
I have the draft.
All the way out there with the piers.
Cox.
The cops on the right.
Yeah.
we didn't-
We didn't do the stairs.
We didn't do that.
No, because that will have to be annexed in by the town. I know that was one that we discussed, but it's not in that, 10 properties there.
Or the field.
The field, yeah. Is there any more discussion on that? Like you just, like I said, just you guys review it and then give some feedback, and then I can revise it and take your guys' recommendations and add those in there. And on the agenda here, I was just, we talked about this in the last meeting. I know, Tim, you weren't, wasn't the last meeting, kind of like a marketing strategy. And I kind of put that new logo and stuff together. And I know Cindy asked, so here was the original, took the original logo. She wanted some color, so I think I sent that to the whole group. As I also mentioned, I don't think there's an issue with having two versions of the same logo and you just use it for whatever, so.
So, I mean, we could have both, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
It's pretty
so-
typical.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't, never had to do logo.
You can have variations. of the
So
logo.
like, for things like on the trucks and things like that, you would do that,
Mhm.
where if it's a
But maybe you wanna-
letterhead or something like that, it's a
Yeah.
color.
That if you want, or you can use it as a collar or not. If you want to do T-shirts with this on it, maybe that would make more sense than a collar.
Yeah, okay.
One thing, I don't know if they have it anymore, but like Wayland and Noah have them branded. So when they're out on people's property,
That might be a good idea.
but that's for the council to decide. I wanted to bring this up to
Mhm.
see, from a marketing standpoint, when we start putting literature or whatever together for potential developments, if we were good with this as a group. And really, it takes the old logo, whoever designed that, I don't know if it was something you drew or somebody else drew,
Just update.
refreshed it.
Mhm. Oh, refresh is good.
Yeah, refreshed it.
Do you
Do
want,
we need to vote on that?
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I think we need to, and I also think maybe the council should as well, because it's,
We need to bring it to the council.
Yeah,
I move that we accept the two logos, one in color and one not, for the town of Louisville.
Second.
there's been a motion and properly second on the floor to accept the refreshed logo for the town of Louisville, and I can present on this at your guys' council meeting too. And under new business, but all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And I think that graphic, that'll come to you guys, it's not for us to decide here.
Yeah,
I just wanted to,
that was gonna be a question.
I think it's for you all.
But that gives an idea of how much things are gonna cost to put logos on, right?
Yeah, that's all 3 trucks,
All 3 trucks?
on both sides of the doors.
It's like a no-brainer, isn't it?
When I saw it, I thought,
Like,
that can't be.
What?
Do they do shirts and things too, or just,
They do
Marcus
signs,
sent it-
they do
Marcus sent
signs, they do,
I think do shirts.
yeah. I've never had them do shirts, but.
I wonder how
Well, I
much they are.
thought, one downtown that our church uses does really good. It's right there
On Broad Street,
on Broad Street.
embroidery,
Well, it's not embroidery, they do the
screen printing.
screen printing and everything, and pretty reasonable.
Okay, okay.
Just no big deal, but did AI do this?
I used, some AI to do it.
See what they did above the door there? Wonder why they did that.
I can fix that.
But it's no big deal,
What
but
is it?
They put kind of like
put
a,
a gable right.
Oh.
on this one, it doesn't have it.
So I thought they were probably the same.
Well, the graphic design tool has AI implemented in it. Well, about
Well, they
everything,
put
as
little things above their windows too.
Everything.
I kinda like the color. Kinda-
well, what I'll do is I'll refresh this one and get back to this version. Okay, and I'll bring that up at your guys' council meeting. And then, review the identified properties to TIF, that's basically those 10 properties. That's what we talked about in our first meeting, that we want to identify that, but as I mentioned, we have to get this economic development plan
Did,
House.
finalized first.
did anyone, what's his name, Russell?
Okay.
Did we let Russell know that we have 10 and see what his feedback was?
Well, like I mentioned, I think he was looking for 4 to 5 goals for this, and I don't think
He was ready.
this
for
all
that?
falls within this.
Okay,
That's the way that I take it.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because, we're saying, oh, well, maybe he's thinking that's too many.
But he also said in the first meeting, we might as well identify what we want to do, so we don't have to come back and
Okay, yeah.
revise this.
We might focus on say, this is what we want to TIF, but we're gonna focus on this right now. Yeah.
And didn't you say if we didn't
It was-
mention everything that we would be interested in, that it would be hard to add them
Come
later?
back and do it, yeah. So that's why I went ahead and just got all that. I put that in here as appendix B, so this would be appendix
So
C.
shouldn't we add
I'm taking
that
a picture.
field?
That's,
I mean, not that we have to do it, but shouldn't we add it to this list?
that's up to this.
Which one then?
The
That,
field.
that field, I mean, if it's harder to, go back and add it
Because we
later,
buy, I mean, we have to buy
we'd
it.
have to buy it and all that, but
That's probably long term, but
personally, I think we need to add it and then we can,
we get
we
wrong.
can
get the
pursue
right-
it or not.
If you get the right investor and the right person, you can have
Can't be
it.
the next Bartersville without houses.
That's
There's
right.
no place to put them.
Is that what you want to read the next?
Well, that's what
one?
he said.
This is-
Oh, yeah, Russell.
No joke.
Oh, really?
What?
Next partner.
We can't go
I
west.
said, I don't wanna be that big.
Right now, we're landlocked east, so south might be an option.
Well, what I can do is I can complete one of these property evaluation sheets for that parcel out there, just take the drone out there and do an aerial, so it's all
Or what, like this?
like that, and we'll just add it in there.
RDC.
But what I will have to end up doing, yeah, that's fine.
Blue is RDC, guys, and yellow is Town Lewis. How about that?
Sounds impressive.
But what I won't do is, I won't add that property to this until I get your guys' feedback.
Okay,
Because when I revise this, I'll just do it all in one fell swoop.
yeah.
So is, May's meeting gonna be soon enough for Russell, for us to, or we're gonna have to set a special meeting?
For Russell to look at
Well,
this.
to keep things moving. I mean, I don't want us to fall behind or anything.
Well, we have to, once you get that draft, we have to discuss it, to
Mhm.
approve it of the,
And we can, I mean, if April's soon enough, we can do it in April. May. Yeah, May,
May 19th is the next meeting.
yeah.
well, unless you have it before May, but by May 6th, I won't be here.
Yeah, we knew you were.
So it's fine if you vote without me.
You have an excuse then.
But- And I'm not calling in.
You won't off your pay.
Yeah, really.
She doesn't get paid, by the way, that's what.
So this is my thought. If you guys can review this draft document,
Mhm.
give me your feedback,
Mhm.
then I can revise it based on everybody's input. I'll do a property evaluation sheet and aerial photo of that ground out there so we can add it to whatever we want to go to, and then give it to Russell for his.
And you emailed that to us.
I have not emailed this to anybody yet. I will.
I'm making copies right now of
The
that
only
draft.
question-
Oh, are you?
It may not be something that needs to be done, but what about like the city, the town's barn, that land, the water tower, I mean, is there anything
I
there?
mean, if you wanna show off, well, we could use that to show what we have, but we wanna clean that barn up before we do it there.
What are you talking about?
The
I
old,
mean, if you wanna do something there to improve it,
But you're not
We
going
don't-
to tip it because we don't pay taxes.
We don't pay taxes, so yeah.
But I do think from like a marketing standpoint, I talked to you guys too, I'm more than happy, once we get to that point of like showcasing, here's our, utility equipment, all this stuff, and doing a video,
Here's our park.
here's our park, and we could put something nice together to attract some.
And that would be good, especially if we're going to refresh the website.
And that's a big one too. I mean, that's something the town needs to look into,
It's at
like,
6:30.
the cost of
RDC meeting.
refreshing that.
And so go ahead and sign in.
Yeah.
Start at 6:30, okay?
Lady
You
said
listen
she
to
would
this
do
stuff. Who would
People around here,
Who would update the website?
website, you have any update on
Huh?
website?
What about it?
You were talking to somebody.
The government, we can get one free through the government, and I've got to get a hold of one of the clerk treasurers that told me about it at school. I've called this lady a couple times and she hadn't returned my call, that lives there in,
Olivia.
yeah. Don't ask me her last
In
name.
your flip house?
Yeah.
Took me a while.
So, yeah, I need to put that as a priority, but it hasn't been because of, but anyway.
So I guess if you guys, within the next couple of weeks, and then it'll at least give me a couple of weeks to go back in, and revise this, and give you guys a new revision after your input, and then, I'll send it over to Russell, and at the May 19th meeting, if he doesn't see any issues with it, I'm assuming he's probably gonna be here for that one. But I think, based on the first meeting, that's really what he was wanting us to kind of get to, is where we're at right now.
Okay.
Other than that, unless you guys have any new business or anything that you want to discuss, it's a half hour. I'll set the bar at 5 for you guys. For your council meeting.
Richard's got this, don't you?
Yeah, half hour, Richard. Can you beat it?
Half hour.
That was my wife.
So,
We gotta keep moving.
for the town meeting tonight, are you going to, it's this
Oh,
and the
we're gonna have the
logo
logos.
and the logo?
Mhm.
So we need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Yes.
I
I'll make a
second.
motion to adjourn.
Tim always adjourns.
There's been a motion, properly second to adjourn the meeting. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, likewise.
Do we
Motion
need,
adjourned.
do we need to sign a copy of the minutes?
Yeah, this one, doesn't matter.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
I want to keep that.
You send to